Natsuki's perspective, flashback.
Leaving Hallie's house, I slowly walked toward my own home. That was a great marathon I just watched. Could this lead up to a future episode of my favorite show? I sure hope Minori and her friends get my immortality. What? Anyone who is immortal simply can't die. I'm being serious. Google it if you don't believe me. Anyway, with that aside, I did what I had to do. Stopping past the gate, I checked my clock on my phone. Damn it! I'm out past my curfew. Fuck! Dad is going to be so mad at me. Gathering what little strength I had, with my key in hand, I walked up to the front door and put my key into the lock. I shut my eyes for the inevitable. Nothing. I should have been whacked in the torso already. No? Then what's the... I opened my eyes to reveal that the key wasn't turning like it's supposed to. I put it in the hole the right way, right? No? I even put my other hand on the knob and tried twisting it, assuming maybe the door wasn't locked to begin with. Sure enough, it was locked. Shit! Come on! I give the knob a few tugs. No! I don't have time for this. Seeing as the key is still in the hole, I tried to pull it out with all my might. I alternated between tugging on the knob and the key a couple times. Hell, I even put my foot on the door too. When I tried to pull the key out from the lock one last time... Snap. I stopped in the position I was at and saw that I only pulled half of my key out of the keyhole. And the other half is still in there. I banged on the door, hoping Dad will open it and let me in. But nothing happened. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I may have involuntarily locked myself out of my own house. I would try the back door, but my key already broke, so it's no use trying. Unless I ran to the back door and tried twisting the knob. Locked. I stand corrected. So I rush over the back to the front door. One hand was back on the knob and the other is banging on the door. Dad! Let me in! Nothing. I stare at the window nearby to see Dad chuckle.
I see that your key broke.
Yeah, it did.
And you're out past your curfew.
I'm aware of that.
You know, normally I'd whack you in the torso with a belt like I always do when you misbehave in bizarre ways, but today I have decided not to do that. I don't feel like doing anything right now anyway.
Can you please let me in? My dad snickers. What's so funny?
I forgot to tell you something. In addition to installing 2 different lock mechanisms to each door, I've set up operation hours on them. The hours of operation are as follows. Every weekday from 8 AM to 8 PM, and on a weekend from 8 AM to 10 PM. When the end time is reached, the locks shut down so that no house keys can be fully inserted into their holes. It's a school night, so I'm sure you know what that means.
So what you're telling me is I locked myself out of the house, and I can't do anything about it until tomorrow when I get home from school?
Yep. No way, you just punished yourself, girl. Honestly, this is the most creative punishment I've ever thought of. Aren't I such an evil genius?
Come on, I was only like 5 minutes late at most. Just let me in and I promise I won't be late again.
No.
What about my school uniform? What am I going to wear for bed tonight in this case?
I had a feeling you'd be late, so I set out a duffel bag of some random clothes for you on the ground next to you.
Oh. I turned to face the bag, picked it up, and threw it onto my left shoulder.
Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, dummy. I still love you, though. Good night.
No, wait! The lights immediately shut off. I freeze for a moment, then turned to face the street. I suddenly walk extremely slowly out of the front yard.
You know, I'm just not even going to question it.
Well, there's only one thing I can do now. I let out the most horrifying and childish, ear-splitting scream in sadness and agony. Fuck! After that, I felt tears forming in my eyes. Almost immediately, as if on cue, a light comes on from a random house. I glanced toward the light and approached it. Oh no! Hallie must have heard my loud cry. Why does he have such abnormally excellent hearing? Sure enough, I arrived back at my future boyfriend's house. My heart aches. My brain aches. My body aches. Everything aches. I begin having negative thoughts about what unfair trouble I just got myself into. I can't start crying now. No. I promised Hallie I wouldn't cry in front of him. He's going to be so startled. home. I eventually reached his front door and knocked. A few seconds passed and Hallie gently opened the door.
Oh, we're that MC.
When he saw my face, I knew my assumption was correct, as he became startled. He froze in place over the sight of my face being wet with tears.
Wait a second. Didn't he answer the door in his PJs? Whatever.
I couldn't hold them back any longer, even if I tried. He still heard me.
Struth, here we go again. He actually says this out loud. Now I can't remember if it was inner monologue or said out loud before. Hallie's perspective, end of flashback. Oh, okay. Yay. So here we are. As Natsuki finished lecturing me, I immediately see tears rolling down her cheeks. No, come on, stop it with that face. Please. I couldn't believe what I saw and what I heard. Seconds passed as we stared at each other. I then took a deep breath. So, let me get this straight. You unwittingly broke your house key because of how your dad set up the lock mechanism's hours of operation schedule. And now you can't go back into your house until tomorrow after school.
Yes. My only method of being able to let myself into the house has been trashed. And I won't be able to cuddle with my new kitty tonight.
At this point, I outstretched my hands with my palms facing Natsuki. I waved my hands around, trying to get her to stop crying. What did he say? But my attempt was a catastrophic failure as... Crybaby Natsuki is back in full swing. Yep, I know exactly what you're thinking. She bawled piteously and became an ocular gusher anyway. I freeze for a few seconds. Please don't cry. I slowly wrapped my arms around Natsuki. As soon as I made contact, she stopped bawling almost immediately. I feel like a parent calming their baby. This moment is so tense, I could feel myself tearing up a bit too. But luckily, I didn't tear up at all. I give Natsuki a smile. What I see now is her glossy eyes. Natsuki remained in this standing position for a few moments. And then she wrapped her arms around me, with her face buried into my chest as the blubbering resumes. Aww, when did you last feed him?
I only fed my kitty just before I left the house to see you, right after I helped Dad repaint the kitchen walls.
Natsuki sniffles. I handed her a tissue. We let ourselves go and Natsuki blows her nose. Judging by the time right now, it had only been 8 hours since you fed the cat. I'm sure he'll still be healthy by the time you come home from school tomorrow. Your dad is also probably perfectly capable of feeding the cat.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Anyway, where are you going to spend the night?
I don't know. I have absolutely no intention to go see Monica after she calls me an ugly, hideous freak. I don't want to disrupt Yuri's nightly reading sessions. And I refuse to risk getting eaten by Siri, who thinks I'm a cookie when she sleeps.
What?
So it looks like I have absolutely no choice but to spend the night with you.
Huh. That response was... Well, needless to say, that shirt describes this whole idea in one word perfectly. Yeah! I'm being serious. If I had to describe this moment in one word, I wouldn't need to say anything. That shirt's text fits this scene like a glove. It fits this whole mod like a glove. And in fact, I'm weird that you're aware of it suddenly. Well, on second thought, that actually sounds like a very cool idea. I get to spend the night with the girl I am in the process of pursuing a relationship with. Maybe we'll form a slightly bigger bond after tonight. My heart is pounding with excitement just thinking about it. If you insist, I guess I could let a great friend have a sleepover with me. I've never had a sleepover in a while anyway, so come on in.
Yay!
I can't believe what I'm about to do tonight. Natsuki has decided to spend the night with me. Jeez Louise. I'll need to prepare myself for bed. I know I changed already, but my current sleepwear needs to be cleaned. This is because I had to comfort the tsundere as she was in a pinch. She's been wearing those clothes for hours. Quite longer than her uniform alone. 10 whole hours. And my clothes now have some dark spots around the chest area. Touching the chest area, it still feels wet. It's like I fell into a swimming pool. Wow. Princess tears are indeed quite stronger than normal tears. Well, that's what I think anyway. A game about changing emotions at will exists for a handheld console made in the naughties? What? Anyway, the both of us is going to have to change. At least I have one more spare set of PJs. I don't have to worry about showing off my chest hair. I might have to shave it next time I take a shower. Oh well. We're almost to my bedroom. And almost to close out this completely random night.
Stepping into my bedroom for the umpteenth time, I immediately waltzed toward my bed and sat down. We're going to have to get changed. Who's changing first? Do you want to go first or should I?
I'll go first.
Okay. Ladies first anyways.
Just turn away. Or cover your eyes with your sheets.
Why don't you just go use the bathroom?
Whichever's easier for you to do. When I'm ready, you can look.
Sure. I stare blankly at the view from my window. The streets are nice and quiet when it's dark out. Not that it matters, since I live in a cul-de-sac. I get a nice look at the gas station just down the steep hill. The rotating sign intrigues me. Intrigues is spelled with a G. It's a nice night light. It would be a shame if it were to go out. This is quite a relaxing sight. Yeah.
All right, I'm done changing. It's now safe for you to turn to me again.
Huh, okay then. I gently turn to face the princess. Those are her PJs. Whatever. Voila.
What do you think?
That looks... that's very revealing.
This is my favorite outfit, by the way.
Natsuki lets out a quick chuckle. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where this is going. That top is meant to dub what I am, so it saves you the time to actually say that I am a baka.
Yes. Pretty genius move, eh?
Yeah, that is genius. That is also quite your entertainment. I like what I'm seeing.
Anyway, it appears that you finished changing for bed. Now it's my turn.
No, I said that. Now it's my turn. She changed poses, and for some reason I just thought she was talking. It's fine. I'm gonna need some privacy.
If it's privacy you want, then it's privacy you shall get. I'm gonna go get a snack. A bag of chips will suffice.
Natsuki steps out of my room and does just that. I make sure that I'm not being looked at by anyone else at all. Nobody? Not even the audience? Not even Yuri with her X-ray vision that she apparently has? Good. I quickly take my clothes off and rapidly yeeted them into a laundry bin. I make haste in taking a new set of PJs from my closet and threw them on immediately. When I put my top on, tartar sauce, I had it on backwards. I take my top off and tried to put it back on the right way. But it was too late. Natsuki steps right back into my bedroom.
Oh my god! What the fuck am I looking at?
I accidentally put my top on backwards. It seems that you didn't give me enough time to let me put my own top back on the right way.
No! It's not that! Your chest! What are my eyes gazing upon?
My abnormally long chest hair? Oh yeah, I should consider shaving off all that hair next time I take a shower. Thanks for reminding me. I'll admit, the amount of chest hair I have is enormous. Birds. I will ensure that I will avoid having long chest hair for as long as I...
No! You have 12-pack abs!
What? Eh?
With those abs, you're surpassing the borders of being the sole definition of handsome. In other words, you, sir, are extremely handsome with your amazing 12-pack abs.
I beg your pardon?
Abnormally loud seething noise.
I guess it would be like...
I didn't say anything.
Well, whatever it was. Thanks. I've been working out non-stop during the summer vacation. I worked out so much that I grew twice as many abs as a normal human. Looks like I just didn't know when to cease lifting all kinds of weights and stuff.
Damn it, I thought you were going to make some kind of snarky remark that would lead to me giving you a slap on the wrist. But instead you played along with what I unintentionally said about your abs. Thanks a lot, dummy.
You're welcome. Whack. Ouch. Actually, never mind. That didn't hurt a bit. That felt like nothing.
Ugh, let's just go to bed. I'm tired. And don't even think about anything else. All you and I need right now is at least 8 hours of sleep.
Alright. Whatever floats your boat. Natsuki climbs onto my bed first and turns to face the wall. After a couple seconds, I climb onto the bed as well. I turn to face the TV, which still needs to be cleaned. I haven't used that TV in a while, and the dust is piling up. I shut my eyes and drift off to sleep. Maybe I'll clean my TV sometime during the week. Or I could just get Natsuki to do it for me with her mighty powerful princess tears. Actually, I'm not going to bother trying that. It'll be one of the most poor decisions I had ever made if Natsuki bawled in front of my TV. Ridiculous. It might happen anyway. We'll just see. Inside Natsuki's dream...
Huh? I don't recognize this place. Where am I? My eyes gaze on an unsettling room. It's dark and scary. Yuri would definitely like this kind of darkness. Sayori? Hallie? Yuri? No response. Time is assumed to be frozen. I can't feel anything. My feet are not touching solid ground, so I'm floating. What's causing time to stop, and why am I in the air? A peculiar figure approaches me from the shadows. Hello, Natsuki. Oh, Monika? Where am I? This is my famous space room. This is where I contemplate about what's been happening in my life. You're standing on a platform with low opacity that I have yet to delete. Oh hey, nice shirt. It totally signifies what you are. Shut the fuck up. You're the baka, not me. Can I make a suggestion? You should consider dumping Hallie and let him be with me forever. Me? Dump Hallie? I shall do no such thing. I like him as a friend. I even love him. Well, actually, I can't get to say so. You should not say that to Hallie. After all, he's mine. Instead, you will give Hallie to me so that I can cherish him for all eternity. You can't tell me what to do, Monika. Never will I ever give away the love of my life to a sussy witch like you. My rage builds. After a bit, I am somehow able to move again. As it turns out, I have been stuck behind an ice wall the whole time. What? Man, these vibe powers are great. What? I should really be happy about these newly obtained abilities, but I wouldn't run the risk of blowing everything away with a twister. Okay, you know what? That sounded weird. Alright, Natsuki, I'm going to give you a choice. You can choose to give up Hallie, who will grant me eternal gratitude. Should you refuse, you will be sent to a forgotten landscape. So, what's your choice? I stood in place for a few moments. I need some time to think about this. Can I? I turn around. What the fuck? You ripped off what looks similar to a part of my house and merged it with your space room? Yes, I did. Pretty crafty, eh? I wanted to have some sort of an extension of the space room, and I found this big area. I could put my grand piano in here if I wanted to. But that's not what I'm focused on right now. You still need to decide whether you can surrender Hallie to me or not. I will never! Not a chance in hell! I ran toward the door and frantically twisted the knob. Come on! Let me out! Why is the door locked? Let me the fuck out! Why can't I get out of this stupid-ass space room? You fool! Did you really think you could leave that easily? I'm afraid you can't do that. I can do whatever the hell I want! Do you have the key to this door? As a matter of fact, I do. And this is the only one that works on the door. Go on, try it. Monika hands me a silver-colored skeleton key. Maybe escaping was the right option after all. I put the key into the lock. The key turns and then breaks to indicate that it was used. It disappears from resistance with a weak flash. I slowly twist the knob again. Why is the door still locked? Gotcha! You just got trolled! What? I turned around to face toward the space room. Monika, where did you go? I'm rolling on the floor laughing my ass off. Did you really think that key would unlock the door? That key I gave you was a fake. The real key to open the door was in my back pocket the entire time. See the emerald coloring? Oh. Fuck. I gave you a choice. If you gave Hallie to me, you would be able to leave this room unscathed. It was a very simple instruction. Give Hallie to me, and you will be able to leave the safe room unharmed. No! I want to get out! Help! I bang on the door, turning my head back and forth in panic. Your bleeding will not work this time, little runt. For trying to escape, I'm going to give you the most severe punishment I can think of. I'm banishing you to the shadow realm. No! Much better.